Hi, dear readers. This is T. Harriman, and I have a super short stories my kids are tired of hearing uh, vlog for the day. Well, now let's rewind the years. I am 20 years old, and I have no idea that I love kids. In fact, when I was 20, I thought I would be one of those people who just didn't have kids. I thought I had zero kids. And so at 20, I felt like I had a pretty good idea of what my life was going to look like in the years ahead. But this story, although it seems pretty minor, and it really is, it's not a huge deal, but it meant something to me, and hopefully it will mean something to you someday. Okay, so I'm 20 years old, and I am at the corner of Kirkwood and I believe 5th Street. And I am about to go into a little store in Bloomington, Indiana, called Greetings. And it's one of those kind of silly stores with mugs and merch and, funny tricks you can play on friends and, just all kinds of silly little gadgets and gizmos and gears and gifts that you can buy for, yourself or for another college student. So I was strolling through there and I saw a a little sarcophagus, a little tin mummy's case. Now, something you need to know about me is that I love ancient history. And I love to explore the river of time, if you will. And so I was like, oh my, and, back then I was like teaching myself hieroglyphics and whatnot. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really, 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 really want that sarcophagus. And so, the problem was that it was $10, which back then, I mean, might have well as been a Porsche. You know what I mean? Or a McLaren. It's like I didn't have it as an undergraduate, and so I I kept visiting it, saying, Rebecca, you should buy it. You really should buy it. But I never did. And sure enough, somebody else bought it. And all these years, I've thought about it, thinking, oh, that was so fun. It was so novel. Wonder what it said on that sarcophagus. Oh, I wish, all these years I was like, man, darn it, you should have bought it, Harriman. You should have bought it while you had it. And I didn't. So I kind of had that regret. I know it's not a big deal, but every so often you're like, dang, if I would have only just bought that at X time. So all these decades go by, and I have children, which I never expected, and I certainly never expected to absolutely adore being a mom and adore, of course, my kids. And so, my oldest son is now studying where I studied as an undergrad. Hi, dear readers. I'm back, but my nail polish has changed and my clothes have changed because I mistakenly deleted the latter half of the foregoing video. So I'm going to finish it up right now. But I'm going to do so rather quietly because I have a guest presenter. Back to the story. So I go to Bloomington, Indiana to take my son out to lunch. And it was really fabulous. I sat at the booth where Kurt Vonnegut ate when he did a book tour through Bloomington. It was really cool. And so Jake and I go through Greetings, the cookie gift store. And I'm telling him about, you know what? I should have gotten that little tin sarcophagus because it was so cute. It was really cute. And he really didn't say anything. And, like most 20-year-olds, I just figured he forgot about it. But lo and behold, my birthday comes up. And what should I get in the mail but the little Bast statue? And I thought it was actually quite profound, at least for me, because when I was 20, I never would have thought that I would have a child who would send me a gift that I would prize so much more than the sarcophagus. So it showed that he had been listening, and that meant so much to me. So it is. Peaky is he's looking around, and so it is that some things in life, they may seem trivial to us now, but decades and decades down the road, we might learn something about ourselves. I learned something about myself not only as a 20-year-old, but as I am today. So it was really quite an interesting temporal examination of the self. So with that having been said, I'm going to say goodbye to you. And Peaky. Hey, Peaky. Peaky. Aww. Say goodbye, Peaky. Love you all. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Wishing you all so much love to take you into the new year.